ActionAid through Global Platform Zambia. Brought in young people from various locations within Lusaka. The training is aimed at equipping grassroots advocates who are passionate about climate change, environmental sustainability issues affecting their communities. The training aims to build and equip grassroots climate change advocates who will identify key climate change challenges within their communities.
So what do you think caused that? Were you experiencing that in 2004 when you started? Then she'll say no. So what do you think is the reason? So you have to sit with them and move with them in that transition. Then you come to a point where you say, what has been causing all this is what I've brought to called climate change.
This training basically has been aimed at equipping grassroots advocates who are concerned about issues of environmental sustainability in their own local communities. And therefore this training is basically there to provide that capacity, that facilitation role from the global platform through ActionAid to support them, equip them so that they can be change makers within the community and also become climate justice champions who are advancing the climate justice agenda within their local communities using grassroots advocacy methodologies and strategies that improves the welfare of every Zambian.
With me around, you don't throw a litter anyhow. I can make you big even if you're a highway. So if we are to go in that direction, I believe even as we advocate, it becomes very easy for us to convince others to give the kind of change that we want to see.
This workshop, I've learned quite a number of things that are actually mind-provoking. I've had encounters where I've learned things and they would just end right there and then. I'll just gain the knowledge, but at the end of the day, not do anything about it. But this particular workshop has challenged me, not just to have the knowledge, but to go and do something about it. Group discussions were the best. Aside from the presentations, group discussions were the best because they helped me gather a lot of information. Aside from the presented information, the knowledge, the information I've read, the information I've heard, the information I received from the group discussions, the interactions was really, really awesome. That I'm really impressed about it.
About what I liked a lot of things. I liked everything. The lessons, they were okay. We got to interact. We got to bring out our views. We got to say what we feel is wrong, and we got to come up with different ideas. And I got to learn a lot of things from my friends on how I can bring about this change. So everything was just amazing. I wasn't expecting this, but I got to learn a lot of things. And I pray, and I'll try my best to make sure that everything that I learned, I put it into action.
For me, I can say for us to reach here, it has taken 30 years plus with this crisis of global warming, of climate change and everything. And it can take again another 30 years for us to reconstruct what has happened right now. What's the point from what I'm saying is
the activities that are going well because there is also a part of networking. There is also the part of you bringing out the real issue which is happening in the community or in your community, and also it's helping us to understand the evidence-based advocacy grassroots way. So it's very interesting, and it's also very nice for this activity.
Capacity building through workshops and seminars. So we'll have to train some people that will have to, of course you cannot go there as an advocate alone, preaching to the whole community. That cannot work. You have to partner with people, and these people should be knowledgeable. So what we're going to do is we're going to educate some people, even within the community, so that they can also assist us in carrying out these duties in educating and making people aware of the dangers of
Why we are
our
being trained is because they want us to be facilitators of change and to be able to do something about it, to be able to put in action, not just being aware. And I feel like I will definitely be able to hit the ground and run with it. This was a great experience working with this cohort. They were very eager to learn. They asked so many questions. They put in their all, they put in their best with all the activities that they were given. The action plans are amazing, and I look forward to seeing what they have to offer and what they're going to implement in their various communities.
On behavioral change in the community. What we meant by this was, once we go to the community, we sensitize or talk about floods, and then we also tell them to say these floods come about due to their disposal of waste in the drainages. And then for us to know if their behavior has changed or not, we go back more like for monitoring. Then the next time we go there, like we find less garbage in the drainage, meaning that there has been a change in behavior of those people.
All right, I've had really good interaction with the training so far, and it's really been eye-opening and mind-opening, very informative. And I believe it's a great way, a great place to start from, especially as an advocate and moving forward in this journey. Okay, yeah, presentations are always firstly nerve-wracking, but then eventually it's something you have to practice more to get used to. And I've had fun with it so far. It's been good. I think it was amazing. There's nothing like it as well, especially being in front of everybody and getting all of their attention and listening to you. But otherwise, it's quite fun. A very good way to learn. Very informative.
Fantastic. This team is new to the global platform. We have new members who've been to this space for the first time, being introduced to this for the first time, and it's been amazing because each and every one of them is desiring to create an impact in their own local community. And that is something amazing that the global platform is more excited about, to see young people are so passionate about the issues of environment and they want to exert that change within their community.
Organize community workshop or seminars, that is another. Collaborate with stakeholders, that is another aspect. Okay, so we're almost there.
Yeah,
so
right.
we are saying our strategy now, since we have a big project.
So our objectives have changed. They're not exactly smart. Yeah, right. They're not.
It is through such discussions and trainings where young people collaborate and discuss ideas that will support the sustainable use of resources and actions to address climate change in local communities, to improve awareness and understanding of climate change among the citizens.
What exactly? It's like the stages of action group.
To demonstrate that daily activities can collectively make a big difference, and that each individual has a role to play in the fight against climate change for a more healthy and safe environment for generations to come.
When I think about climate change,
When I think about climate change,
When I think about climate change,
When I think about the climate change,
What I think about climate change is somewhat of a ticking time bomb. If we don't start acting now, there's a chance that we're going to lose everything that we have in our environment, the trees, the animals. So there's no better time to start working on